You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And to gain further support, join my channel membership. Hey everybody, it's Marlene of Marlene Motivates. Welcome to your channel for all things positive, motivational, inspirational, and mindset shifting. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. I truly appreciate it. And also join my channel membership to gain further support. So, welcome everybody to today's dose of positivity. Welcome in all you motivators, whether you are live or you are watching in the replay. So, let me go to the chat and see who is in the chat and welcome them in. Hey, James Money, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. And the word, how are you doing? Welcome. I really, truly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. So today we are going to be talking about what's meant for you, nobody can take away. When I thought about this topic, about things that are meant to be for each person, each individual, a lot of times we will get sidetracked and off of our focus because of things that other people do. And it's to distract us, to cause us to lose our focus, and also for us to do like an exchange, going back and forth with people. You don't have to prove who you are. That's the message for today. You don't have to prove who you are. Who you are is amazing. Who you are is good enough. And who you are is someone who is extremely worthy. You're worthy of having and being exactly who you are. I know with social media, with people who are, you know, not really knowing themselves, or people who are just miserable, they can make you get sidetracked from your dreams and from being who you are meant to be. So, here is the message, everybody. What's meant for you, nobody can take it away, even though people will try. I have four things that I want to talk to you all about today, to all you motivators, to give you a shot in the arm, a boost, some encouragement, a high five, to let you know to not give up on what you are, what you're about, and what your focus should be. So let's get into point number one. Point number one is they will attempt to downplay or diminish your gift. So, whoever it is, a person that you know very well, or a person who really doesn't know you, whether it be on social media, whether it be a relative, or it's a person that you're in a relationship with, it could be anybody that we know or maybe don't know, just somebody who is intimidated by your presence, and what you're about, the way that you just naturally are. So what is meant to be for you will be. Nobody can take that away from you. So when we talk about they will attempt to downplay or diminish your gift, they do this so that you can appear to have, so that they can appear to have better gifts than you. You ever notice when you start to talk about things that you're doing, they will try to, oh, that's not anything, that's not important. They try to do anything to get everybody to look at them, and to make you, whatever it is that you're doing, seem very small, very insignificant. Actually, they want to make it seem like you know nothing, to make themselves be the highlight, right? To make them be the person that everybody is looking at. So don't let another person who does not know themselves stop you from being who you are. And I'm telling you that if there's something that's meant to be for you, if there is a purpose and a plan for you, if you have a special gift, don't let anybody tell you that you don't have a gift. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't have a blessing. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't have a purpose and a reason for doing what it is that you do. Let's go to the comment section really quickly. Hey, puzzle pieces, how are you doing? Welcome in. I really do appreciate you being here. You got a member in the house, and realist one. How you doing? Welcome in. We got a mod in the house, mod squad. And we have Wellness with Frugal Mama. How are you doing, Wellness? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to everybody in the chat. And if you have not already, please hit the like for me. Now we're going to get into point number two, and I'm about to drop the link uh, for Miss Puzzle Pieces. Point number two, everybody. They will lie on you and try to turn people against you. This is a manipulation tactic that people who want to diminish, slow down your gift, your talent, what you're trying to do, they try to get people to turn on you, right? That's what they want. They want people to turn on you so that they can be the focus. That's just the manipulation a lot of times of people's minds. Their mind is they are jealous of you, or they don't like you, they hate you, but it's nothing that we can do about other people who don't feel very good about their own self. So, what is meant to be for you, nobody can take it away. Even if people say things out of their mouth, that's an outright lie. You know it's an outright lie. Don't let another people or group of people um try to get yourself so involved in proving I'm not that way. That's not what I'm about. I didn't do that. Because if somebody wants to believe something about you, no matter what you say, they're going to believe it. Let them. The people who really are on your side and really care about you, they're not going to listen to that because they're going to go by your actions and the way that you treat them. So, what is meant for you will be, and nobody can take it away. Nobody, nothing, no matter what is said, no matter what is done to you, and no matter the person in your life. What is meant to be for you, whatever your purpose, your plan, your reason for being here, your reason for existing, it's not going to stop because of another person, an individual, a job, what other people say about you and your life. It's about you and what you allow yourself to think, okay? What they want to do when they lie on you and turn people against you, they want to ruin your reputation. Hi, Uncle L. How are you doing? Welcome. What they want to do is they want to ruin your reputation. They want to make everybody discard you. And it is such a manipulative, evil, and wicked thing that people will do. But it happens every single day. But when something is meant to be for you, regardless of whatever it is that they're doing, whatever the jabs, whatever the lies, whatever the drama that other people are bringing, nobody can stop or take away what you are on the inside. And we have to learn to celebrate that inside of ourselves. So let's get to point number three. What is meant for you, nobody can take away, because point number three, they will try to become close to you to find out your plans. These are the people who you all of a sudden they're so interested in everything you're doing. They want to get close to you so that they can find out what you're doing, so that they want to get close to you to find out your plans, your business, in order to mimic you or to take credit for your ideas as if they were their own. Now, I feel like it's a very difficult thing. It's very hard. It's hurtful when it's somebody that, you let in, somebody that you are actually trusting to go and stab you in the back, to break trust. But I've learned that you can't trust everybody. But regardless of what somebody, even if somebody tries to duplicate you, tries to do everything to get you down, right? Nobody can be you. Okay? Nobody can be you. So they'll try to get close to you to find out your plans, your business, so that they can talk about you behind your back, so that they can tell your secrets. So be very careful with people when they try to come get close to you very quickly. Be careful of the things that you say to people, because they not everybody has pure motives. And it's usually the people that we trust that hurt us the most. So be very careful and don't let anybody stop you just because of words, because that's all it is. Words are something that people say very easily, and the sting can last for a long time. But don't let other people try to find out your business in order for you to not have the drive that you have, not have the excitement. Sometimes that's the motives of certain people. They want to take the wind out of your sail. They want to do anything that they can to try to slow you down from what you're supposed to be doing, okay? And don't let them. Now, I'm going to get into point number 4, okay? This is the last point. What's meant to be for you, nobody can take it away, because they want to slow you down, everybody. They want to slow you down or stop you from being you. They want to stop you from your success because they see your bright light. They see the people that are drawn to you. They see that you're a focused individual, right? Don't let them. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody stop your plans. Don't let anybody dim your light. Don't let anybody take away from you. Don't let the lies that somebody else says, you start believing it and you get so busy and take your eye off the target to answer or to try to justify all of these things. Don't try to convince anybody who you are and what you're about. You just keep being yourself. So that's what they want. They want to slow you down from your success because one, they're lazy. Number two, they're unmotivated. And number three, they're not focused and they hate themselves. Unfortunately, that is the situation for many. And I just have one more point that I want to give, and then I'm going to add Nexi to the chat. So, what people cannot do is they cannot be you. Nobody can be the person that you see in front of the mirror every day. People can try, okay? Nobody can be you. Nobody can have your story. Nobody has been through the same things that you've been through. Nobody knows what you have endured and what you have done to be the person that you are today. So I celebrate you for your courage and your strength. Nobody can have your personality, how you are, the way you talk, your joking manner, the things that you do, your drive. Nobody can be you. Okay. Number four, nobody can have your talent. So what's meant to be for you, nobody can take it away because they can't do the things that you can do naturally. Okay. And the last point here, what's meant to be for you will be. Nobody can take it away because they want to make you give up on your dreams, everybody. And don't let anybody make you give up on your dreams. So never let another person break your resolve to love yourself. Ignore them and be yourself. And with all that being said, we're going to add Nexi to the chat. How are you doing, Nexi?
Hi,
Welcome.
Marlene. Hi, Chad. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Very good. Thank you so much.
Good
Um,
topic.
Thank you so much. I was just talking about the 4 points about what's meant to be for you. Nobody can take it away. And the first point was that they will attempt to downplay or diminish your gift.
Yes, ma'am. They do. It's I'm gonna focus on family only because that's the place I think I have gotten the most disappointments as far as what the topic is all about today. Is that okay with you?
Oh, of course, sure.
Okay, wonderful. Well, for me, I think that, from extended family and a couple of, immediate families of mine, when I wanted to start going to school, getting educated, um, they were always trying to discourage me, with either you're too old to go back to school, or, what about the kids, or, what about the homemaking, what about the marriage, what about this, you're not going to be able to complete it, you're going to start it but not finish it, um, you know so every time I was trying to get encouraged and get that, drive to go forward, even though I normally don't allow people to get in my head with things like negative things like that. I guess because they were family, right? They were actually getting a little bit in my head, and I almost not went forward with what I was planning to do with my life.
Yes, yes, and that can easily happen when we are dealing with relatives. I don't know why, but a lot of times we give our relatives so much of a pass. We give them so much, you know, I don't know, room to do so many things to us, and we allow it with what we wouldn't allow from anybody else just because they may have the same blood running through, you have the same blood running through your veins. It doesn't make it okay. Wrong behavior is wrong behavior.
I feel, Marlene, that for me, it was. mostly it was more like, okay, they're my relatives, right? They know me, so maybe they're right. I had never attempted anything like that before, so I was always thinking like, maybe they're right because they know me, right? They've known me all of my life, so maybe they're right. Maybe I shouldn't even start, but maybe I should wait until the kids get older, or maybe do something different than what I'm trying to do. So they were getting in my head to the point that I was like, no, I think I'm gonna leave it alone. And then somebody else that was always very supportive of me said, oh, no, you're not. Here's the application. You fill it up. You take it where you're supposed to go now.
Yeah.
And thank God for people like that in our lives, Marlene.
Yeah, you have to have people like that in your life, that when you lose your focus, or your steam, or you feel some type of way, or you're doubting yourself or giving into fears, you have to have people in your life that will be there to be that voice of reason and to encourage you to get back up and keep going, because what's meant to be for you will be. And let's go into the second point, Nexi. They will lie on you and try to turn people against you.
Yes. Actually, for that, I would say in the workplace. For me, a lot of times, different jobs that I held as I was going through school, I went through a lot of things like that, that they will blame things on me that, weren't even part of you know, my tasks for the day. And sometimes, things that were missing from the office, oh, well, I wasn't the last one. She was the last one closing in. So I've lost, a couple of jobs in the past because of that, even though it was never like me, it was proven that it wasn't. But because of all of that venom in there, I had to go. You cannot be in a place like that. And no matter, and the thing is that those people ended up not really staying, they were fired. You know what I mean? And that job was mine, but then there was something actually better waiting for me out there.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times that we will settle
Hmm.
because of the people around us will try to convince us to just accept it. That's a good opportunity. It may be a good opportunity for you, but maybe not for me. So we have to be careful about the things that we listen to, because they will try to ruin your reputation with a lie, and a
Hmm.
lie can do so many things. It can disrupt your peace. It can make you look like a terrible individual, when none of it is true, because all of it is to ruin your character. Let's get into point number three. They're going to try to become close to you so that they can find out your plans, your business, in order to mimic or take credit for your ideas as if it was their own.
Again, yeah, it happens a lot. For me, um, sometimes I'm a little too trusting in people. And if I had plans to do something important, something that for someone, let's say a party or an event that I wanted to throw it at my house or at my workplace. It has been a couple of times where people have taught me the lesson of keep your secrets to yourself, keep everything close to the vest. If you have plans or anything that you want for advancement, or to do for yourself, if it's important, just keep it close to your vest. Don't trust anyone, because a couple of times, well, not a couple, but more than a couple of times, I got that lesson from them, is that they were my ideas were stolen, and the credit was given where it didn't deserve to go. But I didn't have voice enough to confront this person because they were higher ups, and it was not going to go anywhere. So no point.
Yeah, it's so the point of this one is, learn to walk in silence. And I
Mm-hmm.
understand motivators. We get excited about things sometimes, and we just want to tell somebody. We feel like we're bursting with the excitement. But in telling another person, if you don't jump on things, especially if you're a person who still needs to work on the procrastination thing or being consistent, you'll have somebody who will hear that idea, jump on it, whereas you've been dragging your feet and then you get mad, but you didn't do what you said you were going to do. So you have to be careful with that, the people that you trust. Let's get into the last point on Nexi. They want to slow you down or stop you from success because they are either lazy, unmotivated, not focused, and they hate themselves.
And very jealous of you.
Yes,
I
that.
think people like that. I feel that they're threatened by you, by the light that is you, by the fact that people trust you, people like you, um, people will come to you. Like, you attract people to come and offer you either jobs or tasks, or to teach you stuff, or if it's family, the members like you more, so they always try to derail that by creating chaos so that people can come to them instead of you. So I feel like it's more like even though they try to dim that light in you, it's more of a jealousy thing. That's what I feel that it is. That they would like to be you.
Yeah, and I always say that it's very unfortunate because every single person has a light within themselves. Every single person has some gifts that is, that has been downloaded on inside of them. Whatever your spiritual belief is something that has been given to each and every person naturally. Every person has something that they naturally just get. It's easy for them to do, whereas it could be difficult or it's impossible for another person. So don't let other people stop you or slow you down or diminish you into thinking that you don't have a talent, or to listen to other people when they're trying to dim your light because maybe they're too fearful, maybe they're too worried, maybe they're lazy, they're a procrastinator. This is a strong message, but it's the truth. When you love yourself and you know yourself, you have to be ready for battle. There are people who are going to try to take you down, especially when they see that you're moving forward in success, when you're not doing the same things that you used to do, when you stop being lazy, when you stop procrastinating, when you become more consistent, when you're showing up for yourself and loving yourself, and you're doing well financially. People will get jealous of all that. But what nobody can do is stop who you are, and stop your story.
Exactly. And that's the thing though, Marlene. Everybody, um, people try to take that from a lot of us, that everybody has a gift, right? Whatever your gift is, everybody has it. And I think that the difference between people that are always trying to get in the way of you achieving your goals, or um, getting in the way of you progressing mentally, physically, emotionally, I feel that the people like that um, haven't really dealt with their insecurities. There's always going to be people like that in the world, right? That haven't dealt with their emotional or mental problems. So the only thing for me, at least what I did when I started having so many doubts, and I had people around me like that, is I started working on myself. Because there will be people that are gonna say, "Oh, now that you're going to school, you think you're this," or now that you're going to school, she has abandoned her kids now, or maybe her marriage is gonna crumble, or you know, now she thinks she's better than us. So I had to tune all of that off, work on myself, and close my ears and just focus on my task, because there's going to be a lot of people like that around us. So it's the best thing for us to do is to work on ourselves, build ourselves up, make ourselves super strong, because there's no we're never going to get rid of people like that. That's the thing that I've learned in life, is that there's always going to be that one friend, that one coworker, that one, higher up, that is always going to try to minimize your value, either in a company, and if it's a family, either in your family, right? There's always going to be someone, you know, higher than you in the hierarchy that is going to try to minimize what you bring. But there's always something beautiful that you bring every place you go, as long as you work on yourself, you strengthen you.
Mhm.
And with that, nobody will be able to take away anything from you. Even if they think they have succeeded, you're laughing in the background. Ha! You wish. I'm cool.
Yes, exactly. Hey, always Tam Tam. Um, I always say that, no matter what other people like about you, dislike, whatever someone tries to minimize about you, whatever lies that people will say about you, you have to know who you are. And you have to get focused. The more that people talk about you, it means that you're actually doing something really good. People always try to disrupt you right before your miracle, right before your blessing, right before something big is going to happen to get you sidetracked. But what I'm trying to say is what's meant to be for you, nobody can take it away. And we have to work on our thought processes and what we actually listen to. The issue usually is we start believing the lies that other people tell about us, and we get so focused on trying to clear our name, try to convince other people who we are, when the people who really care about us are not bothered by those things. We have to learn to stop listening to what other people say and strengthen our resolve inside of ourselves and get focused.
Exactly. That's the only thing we can do, Marlene. I mean, there's I have so many things that I can say right now, but I don't think it's the right time or the right place. But I want to go deeper into this.
Yeah.
But there has been, from gifts to a boss, or to a party to someone, that the idea was stolen, and you look at the person like, I thought I was in charge, or I thought I said I was going to get that. So there's so many things that people do to you, you know to try to take away but what is yours. And but if it's meant for you, no one, nobody can take that away. Nothing can stop you from getting what it belongs to you. But
Right.
I think that we have to learn that in life we're gonna encounter cases like that, people like that, um, family members like that, co-workers like that. It doesn't matter what they say, as long as you don't believe what they're saying about you, or what they're talking about you. um, and if they're lying about you, eventually those people get revealed. And even if you leave that place, it can happen a couple of years later that you get clear for what you were accused of,
Mhm.
or make people believe. So just focus on what is meant for you, with effort, and a lot of love, effort from your part. Nobody can take that away from you.
Exactly. I think that's a perfect, and it's a good place to stop.
Let's stop here, because if
Yeah,
not, I'm
let's
gonna get in
stop. Let's
trouble.
stop here because like I was talking about yesterday, that I'm going to it's going to be different over here now with the doses of positivity. I'm only going to be doing them between 30 to 45 minutes, and then the real, the nuggets and the real gems and sauce is going to go to the members. So uh, thank you all so much for being here today. Those who are watching now live, and those who are watching in the replay, leave me a comment if you're in the replay. And my members, we're going to head on over to the after show. I put the link already on the community tab for members only. So let's head over there and finish this conversation. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. And any final words, Miss Nexie?
Just thank you for having me, Marlene. And just remember, no matter what people say, as long as you don't believe what they're saying, you're okay. They can never take away who you are.
I
Thank you for
understand.
having me.
No problem. See you guys. See you members in the after show. And to the other motivators. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know